Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Excessive Dress here, and we're going to continue on today with some more exciting medieval dynasty. Alright, so I did a lot of work for a couple hours off camera. And as you can see up here in the upper left, it is day 7 at 9:23 in the morning. So you see it can take quite a bit of in-game days. And this is without me having to run around and look for food and water to get a lot of the city mapped out. I've tested it, the houses and placement of the buildings on as much as I could. I can't test the tavern because that's a late unlock, and I can't test the market stalls or the excavation shed. But I will show you what I've done. And yeah, let's get into it. So just leave the house. There's all my. I haven't built anything. I just placed the markers and the boundaries for it. So let's pull out our crusty dusty hammer. Go into deconstruct mode so we can see everything. Alright, so this is supposed to be an open area. I'll probably put like a gathering spot right here, with like a campfire and some stools and stuff for decoration. This is going to be where my workshop will be located, and next to that is this is the kitchen. Right, so that's just a kitchen. So this is my kitchen. This side of this path right here will be a road. This spot, all these spots on this side of the road, so all of this is houses. I think it's 5 houses, so that's room for 10 people. Okay, so we got 5 houses. I mean, I'll have to add more housing later on, but I'm not worried about it right now. 10 people is plenty, plus I have some. This was empty space, so I filled it up with an orchard. I know it's hard to visualize with me just walking around like this, but trust me, it's laid out. This will be the logging camp, the hunter cabin. This is set up for herbalist, and the excavation shed when I unlock it. These berries won't last. They're gonna go. Because this is gonna be my market stall area. I have space for 5 of them. That's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. And 5. And my market stalls will go there. This will be like a little center area. I might put like a table or something here and decorate it later. My tavern will be right this big empty space here, with a little seating area out front here. Over here is going to be the blacksmith in this little spot. No, that wasn't the blacksmith. This is the clothing person, seamstress. And then this spot with what? Because of the way the road and these rocks and stuff. Like, I couldn't come too much forward with this because of these rocks. Here. I can't build on top of them. So that made this side not exactly match up on the other side, but that's okay. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. I just like it to be. These are going to be bigger houses, the medium-sized house. The 7x5s. Simple houses. My merchants are going to live here. I think my 5th merchant I might make my wife. So I need to find someone good. This is a road. I think I'm going to wall in this area. make a little wall around it and have a path that goes out and comes around this way. Because over, like I said, I could probably put more housing out over here. This is where my barn is going to be. So here's my barn. And then I have 4 houses that are going to go over here. These are the farmhouses. These are dedicated just for farmers. Only farmers live here. Because they won't have to walk so far, get to the barn, or get to the fields, which are going to be back here. Go up the hill. Yeah, so that's laid out. And I think, like I said, I was going to put the husbandry stuff up here, like the goats and the pigs and the chickens, stables and stuff. I didn't build it, so I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that. We will see. Depends on how many houses I need. But this is a lot of space. These trees and stuff will probably go. It's okay. No wildlife over here too much. So, all this will probably be good farmland. I had to fiddle with my barn and stuff. Because when I was building it, I ran into... If you notice, like, over here, this wall didn't go all the way up because of these stupid rocks. When I first built it, I hit these rocks. So I had to shift everything off to the right. So, and I'd already had the barn in place. I had everything done. And then I had to shift everything over. It was annoying. So yeah, these rocks will kill you. But right now, they're perfect. I already tried it out. I mean, just because it shows I can't put in a thing here, that's okay, because this is supposed to be non-usable space anyway. And it's right in it. Because if you look, I can put a house right here. Let me make sure I'm facing the correct way. Get myself centered. Yeah, see, a house fits in there. So I can put a house there, easy. Now I'm going to show you my farms. Alright, so I think 74 was my last one. I have 74 fields to mark out my little city here. 74. Plus 2 orchards. And imagine if I didn't have this labeled. Like, say, you know, I'd just have a bunch of fields and I wouldn't know what they were. And then imagine I'd put down actual fields for my farmers. So anyway, that's that. I got it all set up. Now it's time to start putting buildings down and get to building. Let me get these storage buildings up. And all right, we're running out of logs. 34. Still a few, but got to build a house. And I have to build a lumberyard. That's going to be the next 2 things we build. And then we go recruit somebody to work in the lumber. Well, they bring us in logs to help us. Alright, so my well is done. So what I'll do is I'll craft a bucket of water. And I'll craft this water skin of water. Alright, done. Food storage. Go to my inventory, all the food, put a bucket of water in. The dried meat, the dried fish. We're going to keep the flatbread. I'm going to keep the meat for now. I'm going to sell that meat. Sell the mushrooms. Keep the onions in there. That can go in there until I get a barn. Unripe berries I'm going to sell. The water skin can go in there. I don't even use them when I have water turned on, so not a big deal. Alright, so that gives us 190 food, 350 water. They don't take a lot of water and food right off, so that's not a big concern. But I'm going to cook up all this meat. Where you have a torch. Cook all the meat there. Now, would crafting more than one does is increase the time it takes to cook it, but not if I cook 35 individually, it would take longer than whatever time penalty they had added to it there. Let's see. Back to my inventory. The roasted meat in there. Now what do we have? 400 food. Oh, what do we unlock in technology? The house, it looks like. We're unlocking things really fast. But I'm not going to build them right away because I don't need them. I do need the woodshed. Don't really need an herbalist hut. Or really the barn right away, so we'll wait on that. I'm not ready for them anyway. So, and survival, we got 2 skills. I finished off Water Dancer, which gives me, now I'm at 30% faster in the water, which is cool. I can get, we can reduce the damage we receive. Let's go ahead and do it. So that's 20% damage reduced. That's resource storage. Don't I need to be carrying on me? Don't need the chicory, the daisy, dandelion. Thank God. Don't need the feathers, the fur, the leather, the linen thread, manure. This can go into the barn. Oop. They want that meat bottle back. So. No, I think that was the bottle, so I'll keep the bottle. Stolen straw. Don't need these wooden plates, but they can come in handy for food. Need bottle. Well, I won't get the tavern for a while, so I can actually sell this. Get rid of that. Because the tavern is really the last thing you'll unlock. It's in the production, and it costs 10,000 production technology. So that's a long way. That's a long way. What are we doing? I think we're gonna build a house. So if there's the houses. This is the road. So what I did is I made it longer than it should have been because I wanted some extra space. Because I put the road down and then I didn't make it wide enough. So that's okay because I'm just going to push the house to the back of the lot here. Center here, make sure even buildings. Simple house. Back. Fill this red. Come forward. Left. There we go. So now they can have a little bit of a yard. Probably a little bit of side yard. Because there'll be a gap. This is the gap between. Alright, so back up build. Alright, so this should finish this off. I've got the house done. And I can at least get the foundation for the woodcutter. Pretty sure this is my woodcutter. Alright. This is enter. That's extraction. Woodshed. I'll just pull it back. Pull it goes green. Yes, it goes. There we go. Woodshed's in place. This is going to be the road right here. Foundation, make a stone. This, like I said, this place is super nice and flat, so it's really good for like beginner builders. All right, time to get some more wood, and we'll finish up the woodshed. I didn't need as many logs as I got, but that's okay. There were like at least 3 people I wanted, so I actually need a new house. Don't know if I got enough wood for another house. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me on my plot, here we go. This is center. Houses. All houses. And they're lined up pretty nice and neatly. I mean, a little, maybe a little off, but not so much that you'd notice. There are like 25 logs total, 10. And that's if it's on a stone foundation. If it's not, then even more logs. I'll show you an example of a house. If I can find a place where I can pull in. Let me go over here to some unlevel land and pull up the house building, because I know they can go up on stilts. So see right there, it's already pretty high. There we go. Because the back is lower than the front, so it goes up on the stilt there. And that would take logs instead of stone to build. Like, what's that? 8 more logs? So, we're going to get rid of that, though. We don't want it. Anyway, that was just an example of a log stilt foundation. Alright, so we got 2 houses done. We have our woodshed done. Alright, and now it's morning. It is... What time is it? Sorry. 4:42, so the villagers aren't awake yet, but that's okay, because the visitors that you can hire for your farm are always awake. So it doesn't matter what time you go there, they'll always be awake. I think one person was in Tutki, one was, and some people were in Baranica. So I'm gonna have to go and check that out. And that'll be in the next episode, I believe. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like, a subscribe, comment in the sections below, questions, comments, concerns, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. So hopefully the next time you see us, we'll be headed out and recruiting some villagers.